So my name is Jennifer Hill, and I'm here with theviralpublicity.com in Santa Monica at Busby's Restaurant. And I'm here with Earl. Earl, why don't you tell us what your company does and a little bit about yourself?
Okay, I'm with EagleEye IT. We are a full-time IT management and support provider, typically at less than a part-time cost. Essentially what that means is you don't need a full-time internal IT director or person. You can outsource it to us, and we will manage your network Monday through Friday, your entire business week, for a set fixed cost, providing unlimited support and remediation. So the CEO, the CFO, president, anyone and everyone can have a problem at the same time, and they can call us. There's no additional cost. They can call all at the same time. Everyone can get support, and it's at a set fixed cost. So no more up and down of my, how much am I spending this month? How much, like, he was here 5 hours, and how long is that taking us? How much is that bill going to be? No. With us, this is your cost. It's set.
Wow, that's something worth looking into, definitely.
I like it. I've been with EagleEye now for 5 years, and I've been in this industry or this space now for 12, so I know a little something about it. I know the ups and downs of it. I know the pros and cons of each model. We have a few clients who had an internal IT director, one specifically a year ago. They let go of their IT director, outsourced to us, and the CEO just recently said she has none of the problems that she had before us.
That's a very good reason to hire you, Earl. I must say, I'm convinced. So if you could, why don't you tell our viewers out there, how are you using social media to grow your business?
Well, social media, especially for IT outsourcing and support, is very key and critical because no one seems to think of needing an IT vendor until they have a problem. So the question is, how do you be at the top of their mindset when they have a problem? And we recently lost our Twitter page and our Facebook page, and expanding that out so that the more people see EagleEye, the better. So that when we post an update on a friend's page or fans page, and then their friends see it and everything like that. So it's like, EagleEye, what is that? So that's how it can expand that, because no one's going to think of an outsourced IT vendor until they have a problem.
That's very true. And what is a good referral for you, Earl? Who's your ideal client?
Our ideal client is basically any company from 20 to 100 employees, whether it be a startup or someone that's been going for a while and looking to cut costs. So we're not industry specific. We have nonprofits, we have architects, we have lawyers, we have manufacturing, so anything and everything.
So you work across the board. Perfect. Okay, and one last question for you. The economic indicator came out today, and supposedly, according to this, the consumer confidence has gone down. What's your experience with the economic condition, and how is that affecting your business?
Oddly enough, it affects business very key as far as outsourcing, because you would think that people are looking at ways to cut costs, but it really has made people tighten up as to not making changes. So how it's affected us is that there have been companies that I've called on 1 month, call on them again a month later, they're no longer there. So the economic indicator is very key, but what you really need to be looking at is, instead of like tightening the belt and not making changes, looking at proactively, how can you best make changes? So we have another client that their IT cost with an internal person was $90,000. And I'm not scaring anyone with that. Basically, that was a person's salary of $65,000. But what you don't realize also some of the times is that $65,000 your salary has additional costs to the business. So adding in the benefits on top of that is what brought that cost to $90,000. So if you're a CEO, CFO, and you have an internal person, you know what it's costing you. It's really about $80,000 to $90,000. We're managing that client's network now for less than half of that. So they've cut $50,000 off their budget and not a drop in coverage or support.
Well, I think that's a very good case that Earl just made to hire EagleEye as your IT consultant. So again, tell us one more time the name of your company and your name, and we'll keep you in our minds for IT consultants.
Earl Johnson with EagleEye IT. We cover LA, Orange County, and San Diego.
Fantastic, Earl. Well, I'm sure a lot of people out there can use your services and want to cut their costs in half. So again, this is Jennifer Hill with theviralpublicity.com here at Busby's in Santa Monica. And thank you so much for joining us this evening.